I just saw the first 4 episodes of the
Yeah.
season. Uh, Looking forward to see the other ones. The
Yeah.
next,
What's gonna happen?
yeah, what's going to happen? It for me, it's a beautiful fairy tale, but grounded. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like a classic story, but with modern elements in my
Mhm.
interpretation, without giving too much to our audience. What's going to happen? And what are we going to see in this season? To both of you.
I think you're gonna see two characters ignite things that maybe have been dim in each other, and instill Benedict instills a bit of hope in Sophie, and I think Sophie grounds Benedict, and in the middle, I think they're able to find true love. Yeah.
But there is a way, you're right, there's a way to go. As in, I think they are, the odds are really against them, both socially and also actually psychologically.
Yeah.
They're not quite, both of them are sort of holding back from each other, and they're very stubborn people, actually. Come to think of it, I think they do
Yeah.
have that in common.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough. I think they're going to need, the pressure's going to go up and up and up before they can finally work it out, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Look what happened with Bridgerton, that it's a hit everywhere, that cross borders. You are right now in your fourth
Yes.
season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, how can you interpret this? What's your interpretation with the connection between the audience and this TV show?
I think that Bridgerton understands that a story has to always somehow speak to today. I think even if you're setting it in the 18th, 19th century, and by lifting it and by making it a slightly fantasized version of the 19th century, you're using a flavor of something. Like it's not about sort of like, it's not a documentary, it's not a history lesson. It's a flavor to sort of evoke something. And actually, if you create a sort of like slightly, a world that's mixing all sorts of elements, that means you appeal to more and more people. And it's not new, as in like, Shakespeare wrote Midsummer Night's Dream, and it's set in Greece, but there's loads of English stuff in it. Like it's not a new recipe to sort of like be a bit loose with the facts and be a bit sort of it's poetic license, I guess. And I think Bridgerton understands that, and also understands that there's a huge appetite for romance. And I think for a few years before, I think the idea of romance is as a sort of like maybe slightly silly or sentimental genre that doesn't have an audience. And I think that's probably a slightly misogynist element to that. Turns out people love it and really want it, and not just women, women and men actually really love this show and
Everyone,
really love,
yeah.
the romantic side of it. I think it speaks to everyone. It's in everyone, I think.
Agree totally with you. I think right now it's a good moment to tell romantic stories. I don't know, I can't explain that, but I have the feeling, you know what I mean? So when
Mm.
I was watching the TV show, I was thinking, no, they're doing great, because I think this is the stories that we need right now as an audience, no?
Mm. It's about time.
Yerin, as an actress,
We need
the
more.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem. During as an actress, the experience of being on a set with these constructions and these buildings and wearing these costumes, how does it feel as a person and as an actress to be part of it?
I mean, it's incredible. I've been very fortunate enough to have been working on quite big budget productions, actually. So it didn't feel that foreign to me or scary in the sense. So luckily I have had experience, but I do really think that with Bridgerton, the hair and the makeup and costume team, they're so collaborative, and they actually want to make you feel the best and actually want to uplift you. It's not a hindrance, actually. And it really just helps breathe the whole thing to life. It's incredible, and we're really working with the best of the best.
Mm.
So it's a blessing to be able to step into these sets and play dress up. I mean, it's just a playful thing to do, and it really takes you back to your childhood.
Mm. Look, how can you describe the Bridgerton family? How it is this clan?
Well, I think it's a really useful family to pick to do romance stories because I think they're such a close family that, and I think part of the story of romance or meeting someone maybe is to sort of, it's sort of the door in which you exit your family structure. You always stay there, so part of you stays there, but you have to sort of leave it and start a family, whether it's just with one other person or like actually start a family somewhere else. So it sort of ups the pressure if the family is bound by grief because of the dad dying and just that are so close. Like it actually makes the choice to fall in love outside that family even more tricky and powerful, I guess.
Mhm. You guys are working with Shonda Rhimes, who is one of the most important persons in the entertainment industry all over the world. How it is as an actor to be part of one of her shows? How it is to work with her?
I mean, what a what a blessing. I feel very lucky that she even greenlit my casting and that I'm even here. And what an example, what an incredible woman to lead by example in an industry that was led so much by men,
Mhm.
especially white men, actually, to have a black woman create these stories and create opportunities and spaces and doors for people from all walks of life to enter and tell stories that are actually just about the human psyche, I think is a real gift.
Mhm. Guys, thank you very much for your time. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Thank
Heraldo Podcast, un lugar para tus oídos.